on, babies.
Bobby, I ask you, do the Celtics have a problem right now? They are playing. Yeah, they are. They played an ugly game
last night. Going through a midlife crisis in the middle of the season. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They literally forgot how to play Mazzulla ball. They're assholes.
Oh, no, they're playing Mazzulla ball still, and I think that's the problem. The Celtics lost an ugly game last night to the Toronto Raptors. They are 4-3 in 2025. They're shooting 27% from three-point land, averaging 12.4 turnovers in that span. Bobby, is it just a Joe Mazzulla problem, or is there more to it?
The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Mazzulla and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently, they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
Vacation. I'm going to quay all these. I'm going to fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q. It's Q-U-E. You idiot.
In that span. Bobby, is it just a Joe Mazzulla problem, or is there more to it?
Well, they're obviously cold shooting, so that's clear that they're cold shooting, and their cold shooting is taking them to drive inside, and then when they go to drive inside, then they're missing those shots, and they're all discombobulated from what they're supposed to be doing, which is making threes, that they're giving up transition points. So they're all fucked up, and they don't listen to their dumbass coach because he doesn't know how to tell them to fix it. He doesn't know how to get them an easy basket because he doesn't understand basketball because he's a fucking nerd.
Totally agree. I was at the game on Sunday against the Pelicans. I brought my son to his first game. Pelicans probably were the worst team in the NBA on the Western Conference, and they made that a game. It was exciting because
sure it was a fun
live.
Game to watch.
It was a fun game to watch. But I'm looking at my son. I'm like, they should be blowing this team out right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they're missing their threes. They're making stupid mistakes. Like, this doesn't look like the defending NBA champions.
They have no energy. They have no energy. Their defensive effort, calling it an effort, is they don't even try. They don't even have the ability to stop themselves when they start going in one direction. They won't even stop if the other guy goes the other way. They just keep fucking going. Like they don't even try on defense.
They don't. And the living and dying by the three is getting real old because if you can't make them, like after a while, if you go cold, start driving, start just making easier shots. And they don't. They just keep going back to that stupid 3-point offense, which when it hits, it's beautiful. You're going to blow teams out. But when you're slumping like you are right now in 2025, you got a problem. And I don't know if they can fix it.
Well, shooting will go cold. That's a normal thing in basketball when the shots fall or not. There are ways to counteract that. You counteract it with energy on the defensive end. They aren't doing that. You counteract it with a more aggressive drive approach where you're drawing fouls, shooting free throws, or running different plays, pick and rolls, for example, or any type of other two-man games that you could do. They don't do that. Mm-mm. They don't do any type of offensive sets that isn't just a ball movement and threes to
that's all this. That's
lead
all,
into that transition defense.
Bobby, you might want to say that quietly because the rest of the NBA might listen to this and just figure it out that that's all they do. They move the ball, look for the open guy at three, and then they shoot it. And then hopefully it goes in. And if not, maybe we can get the offensive rebound and we'll do it all over again. That's their whole philosophy.
They don't do anything. Joe Mazzulla sucks. He's a terrible coach. He is no better than Gerard Mayo, other than he inherited the best roster in the NBA. If you gave Gerard, it's like putting Gerard Mayo would look like Nick Sirianni on the Eagles because Nick Sirianni is about equally of a boob as Gerard Mayo. He just has a great roster.
I totally agree. So yeah, like I said, I was at the game. There's no adjustments, like you said. There's no adjustments whatsoever. Tatum is the lone bright spot on this stretch.
I saw the one photo you had where he was holding a clipboard.
I sent that to you just to piss you off. Did it work?
Yeah, I know, and it did. Fuck you.
No, thank you. Tatum's the only lone bright spot in this stretch, leading the team in all major categories. Is a shakeup needed? I'm not saying like trade or anything like that, but do you like sit someone and bring someone up, like a younger guy, like make Peyton Pritchard start instead of Derek White, or have, I don't know, Xavier Tillman? No, he's not there anymore, is he? Tillman?
All right.
No, anyways, I'm just saying, like, just bring a bench guy up and then have them start.
Gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are just like walking through the motions, thinking they can go straight back to the finals when they really can't. Like, they actually have to try. You're going to start getting the best of the best, like from the Toronto Raptors, from the New Orleans Pelicans, from the Sacramento Kings. Like, that's what they don't understand, is that now that you're the champs, you're gonna have to like actually work harder to go back to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, a shakeup needs to happen, and whatever it is, the team's relatively healthy. They have all the players available. Like, maybe they're nicked up, maybe they got this going on. I mean, you look at their past 7 games. Like, it wasn't like they were on some 8-game West Coast swing. Like, most of them were home games, and the away games were all Mid-Atlantic. Like, it's not that big of a deal. There wasn't that many back-to-backs. Like, they shouldn't be like this tired that they are. Like, whatever it is, it's more of a malaise. They've had 2 or 3 days off in between games. Mazzulla has to have his finger on the pulse and figure out what's going on. Like, does he need to ride their ass? Do they need an aggressive practice? Does he have to choose somebody out? Like, does somebody need a benching? If not, then I don't know. Just like you said, throw in Pritchard and let him just fucking jack threes all day.
You know who could use the benching? And I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off when I say this, but Jaylen Brown needs a benching. Jaylen Brown is struggling right now. He looks like complete shit out there on the court. Like, his effort, he's turning the ball over once again. He's trying to drive to the lane. He's trying to do too much, and it's actually
he looks like the Jaylen Brown of 2 years ago.
Yeah, he doesn't look like last year's $1
No.
million man. You know, with that big contract and peacocking around and all that shit. Like, he is going back to.
I think
old
Nike
ways.
got to him. I think that's what happened. I think Nike finally got in his head.
Olympics got to him, the Olympic snub. Nike got to him. You know, it's all that shit.
It's also his new shoe. It looks terrible. Have you seen that dumbass thing? That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, who designed that? Who
Yeah,
allowed that? You know, like,
it looks like a toddler's like LA Lights shoe. It looks like shit.
Ooh, I never thought of that, but yeah, it does actually.
Doesn't it look like that?
Yeah, but would you be pissed off if Joe Mazzulla said, "Hey, Jaylen, you're gonna sit for a couple games. Like, you're gonna come off the bench, not like be benched, but you'll be the sixth man."
Mazzulla doesn't have the nuts to pull that off. Are you kidding me? To bench him, Jaylen Brown would look at him and go, "No," and he'd walk right out there and start. Are you kidding me? You wouldn't listen to him. Mazzulla doesn't have the nuts for that.
Bobby, the last question. I'm sure Green Teamers are going to say it's only January, no need to panic, but teams like the Cavs aren't having these issues right now. They're the best team in the NBA. The Thunder aren't having this issue, the best team in the Western Conference. I don't think the panic button should be pressed, but the hand should be hovering over that panic button right now. Yes?
Yeah, those 2 teams are good examples of young teams on the come up with something to prove. The Celtics, as you can hear in our opening segment every day, are dumb front-running pussies. So once and that's what they're acting like right now. They feel as if they've already earned it. They have nothing to prove in their eyes. So they are playing as such with lifeless and no energy. And that is where the coach comes in and is supposed to do something about it, but he doesn't because he blows.
That's great. I think I figured out why Rich couldn't make the show tonight. Maybe he's getting all worked up because he's been watching the Celtics a lot lately.
That's possible.
Getting stomach aches. When he gets angry, he gets shits. Just saying, Bobby. Just saying.
IBS is a thing, and if that's what he has, and if he's angry and he's angry shitting in his bed, I hope he's angry shitting in his bed live listening to us.
Yeah, probably not. He probably is just no. He's just
I
going to
don't think
critique
he
this
is
afterwards.
either. No, but hopefully you'll listen to it later, and if so, feel better.
Feel better. Up and down the totem pole with Chief Bobby right after this.
Love my breath.
It's all you, Bobby. You like that?
Just I was looking away, and then I saw that picture at the end there. That was good. I like that.
Thank you. I was very bored today.
Yeah.
When I started feeling better, I'm like, I got to do some stuff.
Yeah, good for you. That's good. You went home and you had some energy. Good for you.
Oh, I didn't even go to work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You were home, but you still had some energy to do some things.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, thank you, Bobby. That means a lot. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
This is you, all you.
All right. So the first up, Jayden Daniels. He's clearly the best player from the NFL draft, leads the Commanders to their first postseason victory since 2005, right before RG3's knee exploded.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Jayden Daniels, best player out of that draft, best quarterback out of that draft. Huge positive. Huge up.
Yeah. Leads me to a down, the Sam Darnold. Past 2 games turned into Sam Darnold again, a playoff meltdown. Obviously cost himself millions of dollars, and it turns out he still blows.
And apparently he still sees ghosts too, because he was seeing ghosts in Arizona against the Rams, because that was bad.
That was really bad. Yeah, especially coming off a game where they were supposed to have a home game. Half of their city is on fire. They had to go to Arizona, and they still absolutely demolished the Vikings.
How funny is it, though, that State Farm was in the news for not getting these people fire insurance, like the whole fire thing, and then the Rams had to go play at State Farm Stadium?
That is pretty funny. You heard about, was State Farm the insurance company that canceled a bunch of people right before the fires?
Yes.
Those fucking assholes. I fucking hate insurance companies. Oh, don't even fucking get me started on what these scumbags do. They fucking canceled my homeowner's insurance. Fuck you, farmers, you fucking pieces of shit. Whatever.
And everyone wonders why that guy shot the CEO.
Yeah, that guy.
We don't do politics.
Good job. Good fucking job. All right. Down. Dallas Cowboys. They got rid of McCarthy, and for some reason, they've been linked to Deion Sanders as their head coach. Raymond, this is what happens when you let Grampy drive.
That is the dumbest move. If they make that happen, that is going
God,
to
I hope
ruin
that either Bill
franchise.
Belichick or Deion Sanders are coaching that team.
Well, why? Do you think Bill Belichick would have a worse season?
No, I think he would do just fine. I think it would be very interesting and entertaining for Bill Belichick to be there. I think it would be as equally and entertaining if Deion Sanders is there, just for the opposite reason. He would blow.
Oh, he's going to make that franchise look terrible. I don't think he's a very good coach. I think basically he should stay in college because he can take the best kids. I think he's very good at coaching kids, not adults, not men. When that shit's not going to work in the NFL, man.
No, anybody can coach college. Really, all you're doing is recruiting. You just get guys to go in there and play. Then you get some coordinators that just draw up some plays and let them go do it. He can't coach in the NFL.
Money.
Hell no.
The NIL money that they get now too. Like all you got to do is outpay everyone else and say, "Hey, come here."
Yeah, exactly. It's a totally different world. But if he goes to the Cowboys, it would be probably on par with Urban Meyer as the single worst season hire, and you can throw Gerard Mayo in there too.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Mayo and being an asshole, up the New England Patriots. They hired a respectable head coach from the worst team in the league. Big move, and were able to have an opening press conference without calling the owner Thunder.
That was the best part, you know. And when you saw Robert Kraft, like he kind of had his tail between his legs when he had to go through that with Mike Vrabel. Pretty much, this is my new coach. Yeah, last year didn't fucking work out. I'm an idiot.
Whoops.
You know, you go have a conversation, a heart-to-heart with someone on a trip to Israel. It just doesn't, you know. I thought I had the guy, but it wasn't. Yeah. I have to do this all over again.
We all know it is all Robert Kraft's fault. He is a dick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another down. This one is excellent. Not only is it universally agreed upon that now Caleb Williams was the worst of the quarterbacks from the first round this year, he was also pranked by a group of kids who called him or text him pretending to be Ben Johnson. Then when he believed it, they FaceTimed him to tell him how much of an asshole he is.
Oh, my God.
You got it? Hey, Caleb, it's me, Ben Johnson.
Come to the Dolphins, bro.
No, shut up. Hey, you're a great QB, but I'm so glad that you're gonna get a new head coach. I don't know if it's Ben Johnson, but I'm sorry about this.
All good. Peace out.
Hey, the
Sorry
nails are
about that.
tough.
You're a GOAT, bro.
Peace out.
The best
Peace
part
out.
is that he actually smiles. He thinks it's funny that he got fucking pranked. I mean, he is a kid, so whatever.
Does he think it was funny that he got pranked, or did he not know that they were videotaping the FaceTime call? And now that it's blowing up, he looks like
I'm sure he's pissed off now.
Now
but yeah,
he's pissed. Now
I'm sure he's
very
pissed off now. But I mean,
Yeah.
the kid's fucking 21. He probably thought it was kind of funny that a kid fucking pranked him because he's probably done a lot of dumbass shit too.
How the fuck did these kids get his phone numbers the first?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably I don't know how they did, but it probably can't
They should be on the up. Those kids on the up. On the up
Yeah,
list.
they are. We should.
They're
You
going-
know what we should do, Raymond? Message those kids and see what other phone numbers they could get us.
Ooh.
Bring them on the show. Actually, invite them on the show.
Hey, how did you guys do that? We're almost
Yeah.
in our 40s.
I know, could you
How did
please
you
tell us
fucking
how
do
you
that?
do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
How
can we call somebody else? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's call him.
Do it
Call
again.
Caleb again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do you think he changed his phone number real quick?
I assume he would just block those assholes.
You'd assume. You'd assume.
Yeah, maybe. And the final and most important up, my dong. Raymond, I had sex twice this weekend.
So come October, you're going to take another maternity break? You getting that?
No. As stated, that problem cannot occur again.
Well, congratulations, Bobby. It's
Thank you.
It's the 16th day of January, and I still haven't had sex.
I'm up 2-0 on you.
You are. Good for
Yep.
you. Career day.
I'm going to
right
count from now on, and I will have a final tally by the end of 2025.
I guarantee you, mine might be in single digits or in the teens.
I hope you get there.
Me too. Career day right after this. Bobby, welcome to Career Day.
That was a good one.
Thank you. I got this idea when I was listening to the show back and listening to the Hooters girl that got arrested for DWI and how she was just going off on the cop. And I thought to myself, man, that'd be pretty funny if it was Rich, like dealing with this girl, because you know how Rich is so condescending. He likes to belittle people. Like if you're being dumb, he's not afraid to tell you you're fucking dumb. So that was my first thought. Officer McPhee, like beer in hand, coming down, fucking arresting you, saying, hey, why don't you take this breathalyzer as he's cracking open another Coors Original, like it just gave me like the idea, like that would be so funny if Rich was actually a cop. Like how like condescending would that be? Like a guy that like drinks, fucking doesn't give a fuck about anything is giving you a ticket for something like that. Like that was my first instinct. That's how I came up with this career day kind of thing.
I think it's pretty funny. I like it.
Thank you. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go around,
Sure.
say different jobs that you think that would be funny or we missed our calling at.
Excellent. So when I was thinking about you, I was thinking about what traits do you have that I think that would be good. And one thing that's really good about Raymond is thick skin. Can't get to the man. Very thick skin. Nothing bothers him. So the job that I had for you was White House press secretary. You take anything that those scumbags have, and you'll stand right up there and take it. Just exactly like the president would need you to. Yeah. I think that would be your best big boy job that you could handle.
Thank you. That was very good. That makes me feel very good about myself.
I think you could do it, Raymond.
Bobby, since you went to me, I'm going to go to you now. Since you went on your ups, your last up was having sex. I could see you as Bobby. I could see you as Bobby Sins. You know who Johnny Sins is? I could see you as Bobby Sins. I think you missed your calling as a porn star. I mean, you just walk in there with your chiseled Native American body and all the girls flock to you and have the best rabbit sex that they've ever had in their entire lives. Like, you missed your calling. I think you would have been an excellent porn star. Like one of those guys where you could be watching him fuck the girl and be like, it's not gay that I'm watching this. And that's an attractive man right there,
Yeah. I could do worse.
Yeah, absolutely. You got another one?
Pretty sweet. Yeah, certainly. So for McPhee, again, I did the same thing. I thought about what's an attribute that he has that would translate well into another profession. As we all right know now, he's a corporate shill, as am I, and there's no skills required to do that, just general cuntiness. So what does he also love to do? Argue about things that he doesn't care about or believe, but he makes you think that he does, and he will argue them to the death, which why he would be a phenomenal defense attorney.
Ooh, I like that.
He would argue the shit out of you.
No, it would have been cool if he was like a little older when this happened, and he was Apkowitz's attorney. How ironic would that be?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if
imagine him trying to defend that.
I don't know if he would have accepted that case, but
You'd have to. What if they said, "Hey, man, you got to do it"?
well, I don't think he's a public defender. That's different. I mean, I think maybe he would have his own firm where he could choose his own clients.
Okay.
Maybe or not.
Speaking of Rich, so you're taking like what their attributes would be.
Yeah.
Mine is just like out of pure like joy and like how I think you
Yeah,
react
yeah,
and fun. Imagine Dr. McPhee telling you got cancer or you have diabetes when you're obese. Hey, fat fuck, you got diabetes, you're gonna lose your leg. Like just shit like that. Like, can you just see him like trying to like have a straight face? You wouldn't have a straight face, you'd just be laughing his ass off, being like, yeah, you're gonna die in a couple of years and your fucking leg's gonna fall off. So be it. Take care. Make sure you see the receptionist for your next visit. Bye-bye.
Didn't his dentist tell him he had diabetes?
See, I remember that. And then he says, what are you talking about? I never said that.
He specifically said his dentist said he might have diabetes.
Yes. And then he go through all this procedure to see if he had diabetes. But then he like the next time we talked to him, he's like, I never said that. I was like, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So he also has Alzheimer's, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the two that I had.
Oh, perfect. Well, let me keep going because I have 3 more. Bobby, you missed your calling. Magic Vine. Magic Vine, the stripper. I think Bobby would have been an excellent stripper, a Chippendales dancer. Like Vinny from Jersey Shore is doing it now. Like Bobby could have been headlining Vegas or doing one of these shows, or you call him for a nice little night out on the town for a bachelorette party. Like Bobby Vine. Magic Vine. Like that was a good one, I thought.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously I'm all about sexual intercourse, and that would get me closer to it.
Yeah. The last one for Rich I have would be teacher, Mr. McPhee. Imagine him teaching the youth of America just about like, little Johnny asks his question, why is the sky blue? Bitch, it's blue because of this. This is why. Like, he'd be so mean to these kids, but I think he would shape America to have tougher kids.
Yeah, we would need somebody like that. Yeah.
Right. Like, this would be an actually good job for Rich because he would brighten the future for the youth of America, I think.
Yeah, no, I think it would be a good job. He actually cares. He comes off like an asshole, but he does care. He is compassionate. So I think he would instill some good, tough love into these young dweebs.
Yep. Last one, self-explanatory for Vine. The village people. The very best. You give him the Indian costume and he just goes and does the YMCA whenever you ask him to do, and Macho Man. Yeah, that's what I think you lost.
That was obvious. I should have seen that coming.
You should have seen that coming, but you didn't. Yep. But yeah, that's career day, folks. Quick and simple, but I got a laugh. Did you?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Perfect.
Well done, Randy.
Thank you. Simplest minds of the week right after this.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
All right, simplest minds of the week. First one comes from Toronto at a Raptors game where they made a little boy very upset.
Pre-game, something happened that just isn't right. What happened? And the Warriors are going to try to make things right. This kid had a Curry jersey on, right? Oh, no. They made him take it off because he was going to do a thing on the court. He put his Warrior hat and jersey. Yo, this is messed up. They put the Raptor t-shirt on him. Look how sad he is.
So, for all the listeners not watching it, basically the kid, was going to go shoot something or do something, get the game ball out for the tip-off. He's wearing a Steph Curry jersey. Raptors like, you can't do that because, this is a Raptors home game, so you got to take that off, and they gave him a t-shirt. My problem with this is the Raptors are so fucking bad, they have no one to, put out there, give this kid a jersey for because, who the fuck are you going to root for on the Raptors?
Yeah, you couldn't even, I don't think I can name a single Raptor player, even after recently watching a game. RJ
Barrett. That's the only person I can fucking think
of.
But yeah, what a bad look.
Canadian assholes made that kid take off that shirt.
Yeah, and the kid wasn't like fit like you, Bobby. Like he had a little punch to him.
Did they at least get him? Did somebody go up and ask Curry to sign something for him?
I think Curry did do something for the kid after the game.
That's nice.
I don't know what. I don't like the nice of the story. I just like the negative. So, And lastly, I have a little road rage that turns into Suplex City. I don't know if you've seen this, but it is. I've laughed every single time I've watched this. Enjoy.
Let's go! Get out of the door! You want to run your ass? Get out! Get out! Get out! I didn't touch your car. You were on my gun. Come and touch me because my man's right there. Come and put your hands on me. I ain't driving crazy. You was on my goddamn ass. I went to the other lane. Get out of my face. Contest!
Once again, for the people just listening.
Was that
on
a
the
dude
podcast,
that just punched that woman and suplexed her?
Yes. So basically, a little road rage incident. This lady was cutting him off, or cutting the female off. She gets out of the car, tries to confront the driver, who is a female. Her boyfriend, husband, whoever it is, gets out of the car, comes around and like just says, back off. Don't touch my wife or girlfriend. Just go away. Like, you're being like a little too aggressive on the road. And she's saying, no. You fuck you. My man's in the car. I'm gonna fuck you up, basically. And the guy's like, whatever. And starts walking away. She fucking cheap shots him, slaps him, or punches him in the face, and he says, "Game on, bitch." Punches her right in the face. She goes around, belly to back suplex, fucking knocks her right on her ass, and then they drive away. Like, hey, you want to do fucking road rage? That's what you're gonna get. Like, that is what is gonna happen for road rage.
There's nothing like a good random fight video. They just always look so fucking dumb, but they're funny.
When I saw that, I'm like, yep, simplest minds of the week. Here we are. You have made the list.
Some cold ass city.
Yeah, probably East bumfuck Buffalo or someplace in New York, or they have that accent, that fucking get back in the fucking car. And it wasn't Boston because we have no fucking snow down here, but yeah.
Well, whatever. Bunch of tards.
But Bobby, this is it.
We did it.
We did it. Hopefully, Rich is proud of us. Hopefully, he feels better for next week when we talk about Celtics.
Probably 5 pounds less.
Yeah, but he's still going to look good. He always looks good. So, yeah. Next week, come back. We're going to talk Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox. Maybe we'll have some stupid comedy segments, some more simplest minds of the week. But until then, if you like what you heard, you like what you see, subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends, tell your mothers. Check out our newsletter. All you got to do is enter your email. And after that, we do all the work for you. We send you all our blogs, all our videos, all our podcasts, top fives behind the paywall. We read the articles. We summarize them into our dumb little brains, put it out on paper so you don't have to pay for all the stuff. And also, Sammy Stacks, maybe some gambling advice. Maybe. We'll see. But until then, this has been Simple Minds Sports Show Friday Rewind, January 16th live. Bye-bye.
2-0 me. Woo! Bye.